Hey folks, Johnny Lawrence here, founder and managing director of JL Creative. Are you thinking about using Google Ads to bring in more leads or traffic for your business? It's a good idea if you do it right. But if you don't, Google Ads can become one of the quickest ways to watch your marketing budget disappear. Even worse, you feel stung and you turn your back on one of the most powerful marketing platforms available to you. So in this video, I'm going to give you a simple, no-nonsense overview of how to make Google Ads work for small businesses, even if you've never touched PPC before. Let's get this out of the way first. Google Ads is not a magic switch. You don't just turn it on and watch the leads roll in. I wish it was like that, but it's not. There are loads of settings, options, and helpful suggestions that mostly help Google, not you. But when you do get it right, it's one of the fastest ways to get in front of people who are searching for what you do. First, a big decision, campaign type. Here's a lightning fast guide to the types of campaigns that you can set up in Google. If you want a bit more information, you can find it in the blog article below, or I'll post a link in the description if you're watching this on YouTube. First up, you've got search campaigns. These are perfect for lead generation. This is definitely where you should start. But then you've got display ads. These are more for brand awareness and you'll likely waste money early on. You also need to get around 1,000 hits a month to really make them work properly. There's Performance Max or PMax, which is powerful, but it's fully automated. And really you want to skip this until you've got enough data to make them work reliably. So if you're just starting out, avoid PMax. Shopping ads, these are only if you sell products online, but they could be a good place to start if you're an online shop, e-commerce. Video ads, these are good for awareness, but harder to track for direct conversions. And you also need plenty of video assets. So we recommend starting with a manual search campaign. You control the keywords, the budget, and who sees what. Once you've got results, then you can kind of test other formats. So let's move on to keywords and targeting. Before you even spend a penny, you need to know what people are actually searching for. So we recommend using Google Keyword Planner. It's free, and because it's Google's data, it's accurate. Look for high intent keywords like emergency, electrician near me, or boiler repair, Enfield. Avoid vague terms like builder or heating. They get clicks, but not from people who are ready to take action. Also, focus on local demand. A keyword might get 5,000 searches a month nationwide, but if it's less than 10 people in your area, it's probably not going to get results. Now, let's talk about where your ads take people. Don't send them to your homepage. Do send them to a landing page that matches what they search for. That page should have a clear headline, a strong offer, a visible call to action like a phone number or a form, a mobile-friendly design, and trust signals like reviews or accreditations or testimonials, something that shows them your expertise, awards, things like that. If they search loft conversion Birmingham, show them exactly that. So you've got ads, you've got a landing page, now you need tracking. This can be quite complicated, but you should have Google Analytics and Google Tag Manager in place. Track phone calls, form submissions, quote requests, whatever matters to your business, whatever you want people to do that counts as a conversion, you should track it. You can also use things like lead forms or phone calls direct from ads if you feel that you've built up enough trust with your brand. But really, a lot of people are going to want to check out your website first. Also, be careful with Google's auto suggestions. Their job is to spend your budget. Your job is to protect it. Avoid things like broad match keywords, auto-applied recommendations, smart campaigns, unless you really know what you're doing. And remember to add negative keywords. These are keywords you tell Google to not bid on. We've got a blog and a video about that, which I will post a link to. And finally, when we talk about not always listening to Google, Google reps will call you and they will encourage automation. My recommendation is don't do it. Tell them you're not interested. Just they will want you to spend more money. They don't care if it works or not. They don't know your business. Your best bet, start with manual campaigns, build up your data, and then you can go on from there. So here's the bottom line. Google Ads can work brilliantly for small businesses, but only when you've got the right research, the right setup, and a clear plan. So take your time, start with manual control, track everything, and don't be afraid to ask for help. We even offer a free local lead forecast. So if you want to know whether PPC is even worth your time, we'll tell you. No fluff, no pressure, just data you can act on. Thanks for watching. And if you've got questions, drop them in the comments. Visit jlcreativeltd.com for more on your SEO and SEM.